The government shutdown will drag into next week. Earlier today, as expected, competing Republican and Democratic efforts to fund the federal government failed in the Senate. Want to go to Capitol Hill now, where Caitlin Huey-Burns has the latest. Caitlin?
Hey, Major. Well, it is very quiet up here around me. There's a couple of reporters next to me, but pretty much this Capitol is gone. Lawmakers have gone home for the weekend at the realization that they're not going to strike any sort of deal anytime soon. The House announced today that they are actually not going to return at all next week. Their argument is that they've already passed their bill and it's still up to the Senate. The Senate went home just a few hours ago, having not reached a deal. You mentioned in that vote there, and they are not expected to come back until Monday afternoon, late afternoon. So the earliest that we could see any sort of movement here is Monday afternoon. And Major, I can tell you, I've covered a couple of these shutdowns before. I've covered the idea when we're on the brink of a shutdown. This feels so different from everything else for a few reasons, but one of them feels different because there's no real sense of urgency right now. Both sides are very dug in their positions. Yes, there are a couple of small groups meeting, but the two leaders aren't talking. Thune and Schumer aren't having conversations. Schumer told us today that it's really up to the president of the United States, and he thinks that public opinion on health care, and he pointed to a Kaiser Foundation poll that came out today that showed that even Republicans want those Obamacare tax subsidies extended. He seems to think that public pressure will build. Republicans, however, are staying firm in their position. You saw the president and the administration threatening to pause funding, threatening to lay people off entirely. They don't seem moved, at least at this point, by any of this. What we're watching for, though, Major, is in a few days, October 10th, paychecks will start to stop for federal workers who are furloughed. They'll get paid back later, but those will stop. And also, throughout the month, Democrats argue that people are going to be getting their statements from their health care programs because it's open market season, that their premiums are going up, and they believe that that will increase pressure. But it all remains to be seen. Bottom line, this drags out till at least Monday afternoon at the earliest.
Waiting for external events to assert themselves and change the dug-in politics that Caitlin Huey-Burns just described. Caitlin, as always, thank you so much.